If Colorado Springs food still sounds the same to you as it did a year or two ago, you've probably missed how many fresh restaurant options quietly showed up around town. I'm James Dean with the James Dean Mountain Homes team, and we are your local mountain and Colorado Springs real estate experts. We absolutely love answering your questions about the area. So if you're buying, selling, or just curious about the Pikes Peak region, reach out. You can call or text us at 719-266-275 or email us at info@jdmurrayt.net. Check the link below for our two free resources, the Pikes Peak Relocation Guide and the Buy Local Guide. You can also head to www.jdmountainhome.com to start your home search and hit that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss our next update. Today, we're talking about new Colorado Springs restaurants to try in 2026, because one of the easiest ways to feel the energy of a city is to pay attention to what is opening, what people are trying, and what kinds of foods are suddenly easier to get without leaving town. Visit Colorado Springs has a 2026 roundup of new restaurants around town, and what stands out right away is the range. This is not one narrow category where everything feels interchangeable. The list moves from breweries to breakfast spots, to British pub fare, to African cuisine, to ramen, to Korean fried chicken, and gives the whole topic a lot more personality. Let's start with one of the most casual, group-friendly options on the Visit Colorado Springs list, 105 West Brewery. The article describes it as a veteran-owned brewery where you can pair craft beer with pizzas, smash burgers, and salads while catching live music or testing your knowledge at trivia night. That is the kind of place that usually works whether your goal is dinner, a laid-back meetup, or just finding somewhere that feels easy and social. On a completely different end of the spectrum, Visit Colorado Springs highlights Amore Italian Grill as a modern Italian concept from the owners of Ambly Kitchen and Bar and Latin Social. The article says the menu leans into bold flavors and inventive spins on classic Italian dishes. So if your mental picture of trying somewhere new is more date night or slower dinner than a brewery hang, that gives you a totally different lane to explore. Then you get a spot like Art Cleo Rich African Kitchen, which Visit Colorado Springs says opened a second Colorado Springs location and serves authentic African favorites like atike and grilled tilapia, jollof rice, fufu, and ground nut soup. That is exactly why a list like this matters. It's not only about newer names, it is about the variety of food experiences getting deeper in the city. If you're more in the mood for comfort food with a strong identity, the Visit Colorado Springs Roundup gives you two British-inspired options to notice. The Brit Pub is described as serving British pub fare from executive chef Phil Griffin, with menu items like Scotch eggs, bangers and mash, fish and chips, plus British desserts such as sticky toffee pudding and Bakewell tarts. And then there's Codswallop, which the article calls Colorado Springs home for authentic British fish and chips and homemade pies. There are very specific cravings, and now these are very fresh places built around them. Another part of the list that stands out is how well it covers quick, casual food that still feels distinctive. Visit Colorado Springs describes curry culture as modern Indian cuisine, where favorites like garlic naan, buttered chicken, and tikka masala meet a faster, easier service style. It highlights Korean barbecue wings for crispy Korean fried chicken, glazed in soy garlic, honey, galbi, or Yangnyang sauces, plus extras like bulgogi sandwiches, kimchi fried rice, and tteokbokki. These are the kinds of places that can become part of a regular rotation pretty fast once people discover them. Breakfast and coffee people are not left out either. Egg Lush is on the Visit Colorado Springs list for brioche breakfast sandwiches, burritos, bulgogi fries, and banana cream or ube flavor matcha lattes. Evergreen gets described as a European-style cafe with a cozy interior, outdoor terrace, pastries, French crepes, and gourmet coffee. So even if your favorite way to try a new place is a slow morning instead of a dinner reservation, the city has something fresh happening there too. And for the people who want a stronger evening vibe, Visit Colorado Springs points to Night Ramen, which it says opens nightly at 5 p.m. with starters like mushroom fries with miso honey mustard and crab rangoons before moving into bowls such as Tokyo Shoyo and spicy chicken Python ramen. This is a very different energy from brunch or a brewery patio, and it helps show how broad this newer restaurant mix really is. What I think makes this useful in Colorado Springs topics is that it gives you several easy ways to actually use the information. You can build a breakfast list, a casual dinner list, a date night list, or a comfort food list without doing a ton of research yourself. The hard part is not finding one place, it is deciding which direction you want to go first. The practical way to approach this is to not treat the whole list like homework. Pick one category at a time, maybe start with a morning stop like Egg Lush or Evergreen. Then try a more social option like 105 West Brewery. Then save something like the Brit Pub, Art Cleo Rich African Kitchen, or Night Ramen for a dinner where you actually have time to slow down and enjoy it. That turns a long list into a genuinely fun local plan over a few weekends. The bigger picture is simple. Colorado Springs is giving people more range. There's more distinct flavors, more identities, and more reasons to stop defaulting to the same 2 or 3 places every time someone asks where to eat. And when a city starts adding options that feels varied, it becomes easier to keep local plans interesting without overthinking them. So if you've been saying you need to try somewhere new, this is your list. Start with the Visit Colorado Springs Roundup, pick the places that match your mood, and make a point to work through a few of them while the 2026 restaurant scene is still fresh and fun. Before we go, I just want to say that if you have any questions about buying or selling, or really anything about the Pikes Peak region, please do not hesitate to reach out to my team and I. You can call us or text us at 719-266-275, or you can email us at info@jdmurrayt.net. And don't forget, we also have 2 free resources for you. You can click below, the Pikes Peak Relocation Guide and the Buy Local Guide. Don't forget to also check out our website at www.jdmountainhome.com, where both of these free resources are, as well as a ton of information about our area and a place you can start a search for homes here. Lastly, make sure you hit that subscription button and notification bell so you get notified every time we post a video. I'll see you guys next time.